Hi, welcome back to my channel, Easy Cooking and Living with Ria. Today I'm making a cauliflower fried rice with chicken. It only takes a few minutes to whip this delicious recipe up. I'm going to be using frozen cauliflower, frozen peas and carrots, and frozen chicken. I always have these staples in my freezer so I can whip up quick, easy recipes like this. Now come on, let's get started. We're going to start off with chopping up 2 cloves of garlic, really nice and fine, just like this. And we're going to just chop this up and set it aside. Now we're going to chop up 2 green onions or scallions. We're going to chop off the root, and then we're going to use the white part and just slice it off. We're going to use these as our onions when we saute our vegetables, garlic and ginger. And we're going to set this aside, and then we're going to chop up the green part of the green onions, and we'll just use the green part to top off when we're finished cooking the fried rice. It gives it a nice extra crunch and flavor to the rice. And now I'm going to grate some ginger. I already peeled it, and we're going to grate about a teaspoon. Ginger really adds a nice authentic flavor to fried rice. So we have our garlic, our onions, ginger, and scallions. Now let's fry up our rice. I have all the ingredients here. I have my frozen cauliflower, peas and carrots, chicken, and all the veggies I chopped up, and 2 eggs. And we're ready to go. So I have my wok on a medium-high heat, and this wok looks like it's rusty. It is not. It's just pre-seasoned. As you use it, it turns this color. We're going to add about 3 tablespoons of oil. I'm using grapeseed oil. I'm going to throw our frozen chicken in there. So the chicken is starting to cook. As it cooks and it starts to fry up, I'm just going to cut the chicken into smaller pieces using my wooden spoon. As you can see, it's looking really good. I've already started cutting them down into smaller pieces. This is an Asian seasoning that I like to use, Simply Asia. It has a sesame and ginger flavor to it. I just use about a teaspoon of the seasoning to flavor up the chicken. So our chicken is ready to go. We're going to remove it from the heat, and now we're going to add another 2 tablespoons of grapeseed oil that I'm using, and then we're going to fry up our carrots, peas and carrots, and our scallions, ginger, and we're going to give it a good stir. You don't have to cook this long, even though it's frozen. You just stir it up for about 2 minutes, and then we're going to add some garlic, and then give it a good stir, and now we're going to just give it a shake, and then we're going to add our cauliflower. So now we're going to just stir it up. The wok is really nice and wide, so you can kind of stir your frozen cauliflower up and let it cook on the sides. The wok is really hot. It actually starts smoking a little bit, so you got to turn on your overhead fan. And actually earlier when I was filming, when I was cooking the chicken, my camera got overheated for a second, so I had to put that in the fridge and cool it down. I know it's probably not a good thing to do, but I had to cool down my phone, which is what I'm using to record this video. So right now we're going to flavor up the rice a little bit. We're going to use some sesame seed oil, and I used only a teaspoon and a little bit of that Asian seasoning, the sesame ginger seasoning, and then I'm using liquid aminos, which is an alternative to soy sauce, and we're just adding 1 teaspoon to the rice, and we're going to give it a nice stir, and it's smelling so delicious. We're going to spread out the rice and let it cook. It really only takes a few minutes to cook this. We're just adding our cooked chicken right now, and then we're going to create a nice little well in the middle like this. And now I'm going to crack 2 eggs in the middle of that well, and we're going to scramble it up. I'm using a chopstick to just scramble the eggs like this and just let it cook. It's coming along really nicely. It's looking really good. It smells so good. This fried rice is so easy, you guys. It's healthy, it's low carb. If you're doing keto, if you're trying to cut out rice, this is such an easy recipe and really limited ingredients. You can put anything that you want in this rice, any kind of vegetables. I just kept it basic and simple. I love using this wok. It made it so easy. and it gave it a really good authentic taste with the sesame oil and the ginger in there. Now we're going to add the green scallions to just add some color to it and some crunch, and we're ready to eat some fried rice. Look at this. It looks amazing. I hope you guys are enjoying this recipe. It's really quick and easy. I wanted to do this recipe because it's something that I make often for myself, and I hope that if you are watching my channel for the first time, please go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. Give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment if you're still watching this video, and let me know how you liked it and if you're going to give it a try. Thank you so much for tuning in to Easy Cooking and Living with Ria. Until then, I will see you next time. I'm about to enjoy some delicious cauliflower fried rice.